Hello. Thank you for having us today. We are so excited to introduce our open source project called Data Democracy 2030 from Japan. My name is Ken Suzuki, and I'm founder and executive chair of Smart News. It's the largest news app in Japan and one of the largest news apps in the US. And as a researcher, I'm the author of Namaraka Society and Its Enemies, and it's written in Japanese, but I'm trying to translate it into English now. And according to Audrey Tang and Glenn Wire, so there's many commonalities among both books. And this is Brumo.
Yeah, so I'm Shutaro. So I do research in AI-mediated communication at Columbia and Sony CSL, and I'm part of this team.
And Aoi Furukawa is another member of our project. So this project is founded by Takahiro Anno, an AI engineer and a sci-fi writer. And he ran for Tokyo Metropolitan Governor election last summer. Before the election, he was not well known, but he acquired 2% of all votes in Tokyo. It's so 150,000. And his campaign tactics was inspired by Plurality book and what Audrey did in Taiwan. The next challenge for him is starting the new open source project called Data Democracy 2030. And we have 3 projects, and improving the existing broad listening tool, Talk to the City, for further product market fit. And second is a flagship project, and we want to build up a platform that enables large-scale deliberation online. And third project is building political foundation transparency, and Brumo will explain more details later. Great news, and the top 4 national political party in Japan already decided to use our project. Yeah, and then including a ruling party, LDP. And some local governments showed a strong interest in us as well. So we are super excited to say that. So this is the greatest opportunity yet to implement digital democracy in Japan as the next of Taiwan.
All right, thank you. So let me explain what we are actually doing. So let's dive in. So for the first pillar, we are working on this broad linking. So as he said, we are working on, this is based on the beautiful Talk to the City tool developed by AOI. And so we are working on using the tool and popularizing it in Japan. So we've worked with nationwide TV programs during the election period to visualize what people are thinking about politics. And we also worked with the Tokyo government to help them form a policy based on public opinion. So what we did with Tokyo government is this. So we first gathered the opinions of what people in Tokyo are thinking about, how the Tokyo should look like in 25 years. And so we gathered it from internet, from online sources like X or YouTube, while also gathering from offline sources like mails or phone call or street interviews. And after that, we visualized and created a report based on Talk to the City. And using that, so we believe that we need 3 components to actually make this happen. So the first is the commitment from politicians. So even if we have a fabulous deliberation platforms, if that doesn't connect to anywhere, or if that doesn't get reflected to anywhere, it has small impact. We believe that we need like the commitment from politicians or local government to make this happen. But I guess we are doing good on that. Like we are like top 4 parties are interested in what we are doing. So I guess we were good. This is good right now. And for the second part, the attention from citizens, I think this is where our strategy would work well. So we are trying to integrate existing platforms, so where people are already like paying attention on. So that'll be better than like just having our own platform and like no one looking at that. And we're also trying to leverage the election period when public's attention to the politics is high. So we are to be specific, we are planning to deploy our project for the next national election that is happening on like July in Japan. And for the final part, for the technology for large-scale deliberation, so we are working on like multiple like modules for like that will be beneficial for what we are aiming for. And we have some interesting live demos that we wanted to show, but I guess we don't really have time. So please come to me after, like if you're interested in. And for the final, for the third pillar, we are also working on the visualization of political funding. So we are trying to build this kind of like platform where people could see and understand how politicians are getting funded and how they're paying too. So these were 3 pillars. And so to wrap up, so we are really interested in working and like collaborating with you all. So if you're interested in using or contributing to our open source project, we'd love to hear from us. We'd love to hear from you. And also, if you're working on a similar project, let's connect and share our experiences and struggles. And finally, if you're a journalist or media and are interested in covering our work, please feel free to reach out. So here's our contact, or please just come to talk to one of us. So that's all. Thank you.